guys believe that the first month of the year is almost over? Like, it came, it got cold, and then we're getting ready to hit February, where a lot of things happen. So let's talk about it. Hey everyone, I'm Rochelle, and I am here to give y'all all the pattern sew alongs, and of course some behind the scenes of everything in between. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys what I plan on sewing for the month of February, as well as some insights into some things that I have coming up. So, and I'm also going to talk to you guys a little bit about my hashtag So Lucky Jar 2025, hosted by my friend Diana from 26 by Diana on Instagram. So first of all, let's just address the first collection that I told you that I was going to be coming out with, and I did not do it. Okay. So first things first, let's address the bare bones of Butterick Patterns, which was a collection that I was supposed to be doing this month, in the month of January, and I did not do that. Well, your girl failed. Yep, she did. I'm just gonna call it like it is, call a spade, right? Well, let's talk about it. So, first week of January, I had a work trip. And did I know about this work trip? Yes, I did know about this work trip, but I did not expect for it to get cold. I did not expect for us to be delayed. I did not expect any of that, right? So I put things on my calendar in order to get things done the day before I left, the day, because I was leaving further in the afternoon. It didn't happen, okay? We just got delayed, and then this cold winter advisory warning came, and we saw snow in Florida. Not in Orlando, but the entire top portion, I'm just going to say like the Alabama-Florida line, they had snow from, and I said this in my Joanne Scroll video, there was snow from Pensacola all the way to Jacksonville. The upper half of Florida, completely snow. Central Florida and South Florida did not get snow. However, we did experience like 27 to 48 degree weather for 2 weeks, okay? So it's starting to warm up now, but that's not an excuse of why I did not get it done. So let's just say that the cold plays a part into why I did not get it done. However, for one of the pair of pants that I was going to be doing, Joann's did not have my blue linen fabric. And that's one of the start of the show. So I said, you know what? I'm going to skip that. Let's not do this, because when one thing fails, what do? You pivot, you slide, and you move on, right? Okay, so I'm not going to dwell in it. However, I want to show you the next collection I was going to be doing, and then come back to that collection after this collection for February. So I'm going to be sharing that with you, and then I'm going to share the patterns that I put into my hashtag So Lucky Jar 2025. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about first my Love is in the Air collection that I'm going to be doing for the month of February. It is a 5-piece collection. One of them will be on live. That live is February the 9th. Yes, I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, but before you even say that, I plan on being in and out in an hour and a half. Like, I'm not even saying 2 hours if you get my drift. Why? Because what I'm working on is a no notion pattern. Yes, your girl said it. A no notion pattern. It has no darts whatsoever. I decided to go with the version with no darts because I feel like this is just going to be a basic throw on dress. I would hope that you join me because it's also part of my hashtag Make 9 2025. That pattern is McCall's 8053. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you're able to see it. I also have an inspiration photo that I've been sharing with you guys for the last 3 weeks during all of these check-ins for hashtag Make 9 and hashtag Make 5 2025. So I'm going to share those 5 items that I'm going to be sewing up for the month of February. I'm also going to be participating in hashtag BHM Pattern Designers, hosted by Natita from So Natural Dane. What I decided to do, I'm just going to share the pattern with you. I'll share the fabric over at the table and put the pattern up on the screen, simply because I did not pull all the patterns, and some of the patterns are in PDF. So I'll put them up on the screen as I'm sharing them at the table as well. So for Hashtag BHM pattern designers. I plan on using Aronica B. Cole's pattern. That pattern number, I'm going to put it up on the screen, but it's one of her newer patterns, which is a pair of overalls. Now, you guys know that I only own 2 pairs of overalls, and one of them is one that I made. And that pattern was Simplicity 9284, I think, or something like that. I did it in a car print. I did a full sew along for that. You guys love those overalls. I since then gave it to my sister only because they do not fit. Okay, your girl got a little badonka dog. So because I gained some weight in the hips, I had to give it to my sister. So I want another pair of Ankara overalls because I think that they are versatile. You can wear it with white. You can wear it with anything really, white, black, whatever. But let's go ahead and get over to the cutting table, or I should just say my table, right? So I can share with you guys what I'm going to be making for February. The collection for February is hashtag. I should say hashtag, but it is, but I'm just gonna say hashtag love is in the air, which is all pink. And it's one of the colors that I put on my colors that I want to work with this year. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get over to the table so I can share the fabric and the pattern that I want to sew up in the month of February. This is kind of like my February sewing plans as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the plans that I have for the month of February. So before you fall out, I'm just going to say these are my plans. The whole point of this is to show you guys what I plan on doing. This is a 5-piece collection. I have the patterns cut out. I'm going to start cutting out fabric this week to get it on and cracking for February. So today is Sunday, January 26th. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to show you the solids first, and then I'll show you some prints, okay? Well, we'll see how this goes. So the first one now, this pink, I have quite a bit of it, okay? And it is actually a poplin fabric, okay? So this is a poplin fabric that I picked up from Fashion Fabric Club online. And what I plan on doing with this is making 2 pairs of pants. Now, I'm going to put the patterns up on the screen because they are currently outside of my garage and it's super cold outside. So I want to make a straight fit pair of pants, and the pattern is Butterick 6910. But I also want to make a wide leg pair, which is Simplicity 9926. Now, Butterick 6910 is put in the So Lucky Jar 2025 for that challenge. Also, Simplicity 9926 is also put in that challenge. So that's 2 patterns for the So Lucky Challenge. So Lucky Jar 2025 challenge, I should say. But also, Simplicity 9926 is also part of hashtag Make 9 2025, which would be Make number 2 or Project number 2. All right. So that one is due March 16th for project number 2 for hashtag Make 9 2025. So that's why I want to do that pair of pants, both of those pair of pants, one straight fit, one relaxed fit. Wouldn't that be so cute? Okay. That would be so cute. I think just 2 pairs of pants in the color pink. And you never know. And the reason why I want 2 pair in the color pink, I do not own a pair of pink pants at all. Number 1. And then number 2, it's because I could have it in straight fit and I could have it in wide leg pants. Okay. But those are the first 2 things that I'm going to make with this poplin fabric from fashionfabricclub.com in this medium pink. If I could still link to it, I will. But I picked this pink up like 2 years ago. So it's been in my stash since then. Let's go ahead and move over to the next fabric. All right, so the next fabric is this one right here. I picked up from Joann's. It was on their clearance rack. Now, let me grab the receipt right quick. All right, so I have my receipt from Joann's, and this is a mini plaid pink. I purchased 5.5 yards of this fabric. at the price point of $4.99 for this. I'm sorry. Regular price is $5.99. I paid $3.99, which took off $11. Okay, is what I paid for this fabric. So I'm loving that. But for myself, because you guys know I'm driven by money and how much I'm going to spend on something, this is 100% cotton fabric. But I want to share with you guys what I plan on using. Now, you guys know that I actually have the pattern here. Let me grab the pattern. So the pattern is in my pattern bag simply because it is part of hashtag Make 9 2025. And I'm not trying to go too far ahead of anyone. I want to share with you guys how I prioritize my projects so you could do the same. All right. So right now, as of the recording of this video, it's check-in number 3. So I have gathered all my items and all that good stuff. I have cut out the pattern. I have made adjustments to the pattern, which wasn't really any adjustments I needed to make. Now, I am not making a mock-up. And the reason why I'm not making a mock-up is because I'm not doing the version with the darts, okay? This is just like a loose-fitting dress. Now, I am going to be adding some modification, doing some modification. One of the modifications I'm going to do, I'm going to add some sleeve bands to this. I'm also going to add a invisible back zipper because this does not come with the invisible back zipper. So I'm going to be doing that for mine. And I'm going to be adding pockets, okay, to my dress. So there's 3 modifications I'm going to be doing. This is going to be a live. The live will be February 9th at 4 p.m. to 5:30. That means I'm only giving myself an hour and a half to do this dress. So wish me luck. And I hope to see you guys there. But that's one of the things that I'm going to be doing with this fabric. Let me share the other thing I'm going to be doing with this fabric. So outside of the dress that I'm going to be making with this fabric, McCall's 8053, which is also part of hashtag Make 9 2025, I also plan on doing a tunic. Now, this tunic I have in a PDF. I have to print it out and get it ready this upcoming week to make the tunic. All right. So the tunic pattern that I will be using is McCall's 8113. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you're able to see it. But I feel like this medium color top, I kind of want to do it in this print, but I also want to do it in a solid as well to use the pattern twice. Now, with that pattern, now I'm going to fold this up. With that pattern, there is another view on there. So the view that I want to do on it is actually view C with the sleeves of view B, if that makes sense, okay? But I also want to do view B. Now I'm going to share with you guys the other fabric I want to use for that same pattern. So let me share the other fabric with you now. So still keeping the pink theme and McCall's 8113 in mind, this is the other fabric that I want to use. And what I want to do is put a tank top underneath. Now, I have a complete video about Butterick 7001, which is a cami. I want to make it in a pink. Now, I already did a pink cami when last year during well, I actually made it in May, but I did a red and pink collection and I do have a pink cami. However, I feel like that's going to be way too dark and I want it to be pretty much like a light pink to go with underneath this. So this is a chiffon fabric that I've been having in my stash forever. This is actually from Michael Levine in LA when I went to the Mimi G conference, her last one back in like 2016 or 2017. I think it was 2016 to be honest with you. I picked this up there and I've been holding on to it. And I feel like this would be really great to do in a tunic, kind of like a high-low tunic, right? And pair it with some white heels or some open toe pink shoes, or I don't know how I'm going to pair it yet. I haven't decided that yet, but I have a vision in my head. All right, so I want to do that tunic with this, and I think that would be amazing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think about this chiffon fabric? All right, let's go ahead and get into the next pattern and the next fabric. All right, next fabric. This is a fabric that I shared on Instagram in regards to doing a button-down shirt for hashtag Battle of the Shirt Dress that will be dropping pretty soon. The announcement video will be up within the next week or so. So with that being said, within the next week and a half. All right. So anyway, I'm starting Battle of the Shirt Dress a little earlier than usual, but the announcement video will be up soon. I asked you guys if you guys wanted me to use this pink fabric or a blue fabric. I'll put the picture up here so you're able to see that, and you guys went with the blue. Now, the blue button-down shirt is not 100% done. I still need to add buttons and buttonholes for that and hem it. I'm letting it hang right now because I just finished it last night in order to share that with you guys on the day of the announcement video. All right. Now, this one, I think I have roughly about 2.5 yards of fabric. This fabric was picked up from Afric Clothing Store way back in 2019. I actually made a button-down skirt with this fabric, and I think I just want to make a top. Now, what I plan on doing with this one is I think the pattern is McCall's 8044. It is a top with like an open back. I think that would look amazing with this, but I'm thinking of a different button-down shirt only because I could wear that to work versus an open back. We will see. If you have a pattern in mind for a top that's covered like a button-down shirt, drop it in the comment section below so I'm able to see that, and then pick and choose what pattern I'm going to use with this fabric, because I do want to use fabric from my stash. That is my main focus this year, okay? So that's why I'm not going to be buying a lot of fabric until Joann's have their clearance, because they're going out of business. Then we'll buy some fabric, but I really want to use what's already in my stash. So I think I'm going to use McCall's 8044, but that is up in the air. I may change my mind to something else to go with the button-down skirt that I already have. I'll put a picture of that button-down skirt up on the screen so you're able to see that as well. That pattern is McCall's 8043. All right, let's get into the next one. Now, this is just if I have some time, you know, in the month of February, because it is a short month, but don't hold it against me if I don't make it around to this print. All right, let's get over to the next. All right, next up, you guys have seen this before. I want to use this to pair with the straight and the white leg pants that I already shared with you guys, which was Butterick 6910 for the straight cut and Simplicity 9926 for the white leg pants. And I want to just do a cami. And the cami pattern, you guys already know, Butterick 7001 is the cami pattern I plan on going ahead and doing to use up the rest of this flamingo. This flamingo fabric, you guys know, I used this fabric when I did a coat. And that pattern was Butterick 6920, I believe is the pattern number. I'll put it up on the screen so you're able to see that. I also did a complete sew along and used this as lining for that coat. Now listen, my sister called dibs on that and I sent it to her. Now I have to make me another coat. So I will be making another one of those coats. I probably will not be making it in the month of February, but it will probably be in the month of March. I make one of those coats, okay? I do have fabric for the lining, but I'll share that with you guys in a March mix or something like that, all right? But this is going to probably be used as a cami for that, all right? Because it's nice and flowy. It is a crepe fabric, and I purchased this from Michael Levine. Just wanted to use the rest of it to not have scrap fabric, you know? So that's what I plan on doing. But once again, Butterick 7001 is that pattern number. Let's go ahead and get over to the next pattern and fabric. All right, next up for this is a Moto jacket, okay? And the Moto jacket I'm on the fence about. I'm gonna put this up here and it's not coming up really, really well. Let me move it so you can see this pink. Okay, there we go. So you can see the pink really good in the camera. So this is a pink corduroy that I picked up from Joann. I think I picked up 5 yards of this fabric. Now, I really want to go back and get more corduroy for pants. And the reason why I say that is because I feel that the wide leg pants would look good in the poplin fabric I just showed you, but the straight leg pants could look really good in this corduroy. All right. And then I compare it with a Moto jacket. That's the vision that I have. Okay. But what I plan on doing is a Moto jacket. I plan on using this fabric, which is a silky print from Joann's. And I feel like this would pair very well as a lining, but I also have a polka dot that I can use for the lining. Now, here's the thing, and I want you guys to help me out with this. Do you feel that I should use this fabric? And I'm going to have you put it in the comment section below. Do you feel that I should use the purple fabric as lining for the Moto jacket, or do you feel I should use the polka dot fabric for the lining of this Moto jacket? Let me know in the comment section below. In the comments, I'm going to ask a couple of questions that I asked in this video. So just comment in the comment section below. But let me know which one you think I should use, the polka dot or the purple pink fabric. All right. I'm interested to know what you think. But the pattern that I am going to be using for this Moto jacket is Mimi G's Simplicity 8174. I'm going to put it up on the screen because, like I said, I have a lot of the patterns outside in the garage. They're put in my bucket for February. Now, I am going to be doing a big batch cutting video coming up on the channel within the next 2 weeks. So you're able to see what all I chose and had to put back. You'll see that coming up. All right. But like I said, today is January 26th. So we're not cutting nothing just yet. All right. So those are all the things that I plan on sewing for the month of February 2025. Let me put up all the fabric up here so you're able to see that. I mean, I know it's like, girl, you got a lot planned. I do have a lot planned, but I want to start off the year to success as well. Well, that's it for what I plan on sewing for the month of February. Let's go ahead so I can share. I'm going to share it up on the screen because I still need to put these in my jar. My daughter has the jar right now, so I can't share the jar with you, but I am going to share the patterns that I put in my So Lucky jar. So I'm going to screen share with you, and then we're going to close out this video. So let's go ahead and get it there now.
Los motores que nos vamos. Aquí todos los días son de verano. De lunes a lunes nunca paramos, yeah. Ya está saliendo el sol, ven y préndete. Esto es fácil, no me llames si tú andas con Lucy. Estamos en Miami, en un yate, un corito sano, no le pare. Muchos de mí hablaron, muchos criticaron. Gracias a toda la gente mía, nunca me dejaron. Antes yo le oraba a Dios para comprarme un carro. Ahora todo lo que yo tengo a ti te sale caro. Pero no le paro, ando a 1000, no me comparo. Gracias a Dios por todos los blessings que se caen diario. Sin embargo no me canso, sigo dando palos. Vamos a pegar un día de esto pa' salir del bar. No te pongas triste, esto es un flow universal. Hice lo que dijo Dios, no lo que quise. De la maldad que Dios me libre. Y el respeto se gana, manito, eso no se consigue. Dale ven, te quiero ver, gozar y pasarla bien. Vamos, mira que caliente se ha puesto el weekend. La temperatura en 100 y el cuello frozen.
All right, so there you have it. That is everything that I plan on sewing for the month of February 2025. Love is in the air. The Valentine's Day collection. Like, what? I can't even believe it's February. Also, hashtag BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. Hashtag So Lucky Jar. Hashtag make. I'm doing a lot of hashtags already, and it's getting ready to be the second month of the year. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Give your girl 2 thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And I will catch you in the next video as I'm going to be sharing some things coming up because the love is in the air this week. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep sewing.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the madness. In the morning, it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you. Not every light is gonna guide you.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land. Whole wrist covered up in ice. Dealership, never ask the price. I hit the mall and ball with my dogs. Yeah, I swipe it once without thinking twice. Cause this what I was made for. Man, I know this what I came for. On a big stage, couple thousand people, and they do whatever I say so. Have chicks that color of the rainbow. Yeah, chains on me like Django. Be a long way from my tank low. Cause my Tesla charge for them bank rolls. And I'm grinding, money on my mind, and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the madness. In the morning, it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid.
Look, since I blew up, everybody telling me that I'm the man. Same people gave me the finger, they reaching out for me to give a hand. In a different city and my pills came, cause this tour don't happen, I feel pain. And the girl with me say she down for life, but she don't even know what's my real name. Just try to get what she came for. And ain't nothing I got safe though, cause when the money go wild, everybody get a piece. But it's looking like I ain't on the payroll. Got a big house made out of Play-Doh, and a plastic crown for my halo. But still a long way from my tank low, cause my Tesla charge for them bank rolls. And I'm grinding, money on my mind, and I'm headed to the top. I won't stop until I find it. Write my name in diamonds, but all these lights are blinding. I wonder, is it worth it? Feel like I'm losing my mind. Yeah, remind me.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Close your eyes to the